The Ethicist's Compass, A Guide to Digital Citizenship. Chapter 1. Authenticate Your Presence. Rachel's thumb hovered over the glass, a single tap away from broadcasting a stranger's private grief to the world. In our modern reality, the what, sharing a vulnerable moment without consent, often feels like authentic art. But Ross saw the so what. He knew that dignity is a fundamental human right, and once an image is etched into the digital ledger, the subject's agency is stripped away forever. Ross leaned in, his voice a steady anchor. Ask yourself, would I want this shared if it were me? To navigate this, he taught Rachel the consent check. 1. Identify everyone in the frame. 2. Ask for explicit permission to post. 3. If you can't ask, delete the image. It is a startling truth that 90% of all global data was generated in just the last 2 years, making our digital footprints heavier than ever. As Bruce Schneier said, privacy is not an option, and it shouldn't be the price we pay for getting to the internet. Chapter 2. Shatter the Echo Chamber. Ross angled his laptop, showing Rachel that her social feed wasn't a window to the world, but a mirror reflecting her own biases back at her. This what, the algorithmic echo chamber, is meticulously designed for engagement, not truth. The so what is the slow erosion of our collective empathy. We stop seeing human complexity and start seeing others. To break the cycle, Rachel practiced information friction. 1. Search for a controversial topic in an incognito window to see unfiltered results. 2. Follow 5 reputable accounts that actively challenge your current worldview. 3. Turn off personalized ads in your account settings. This life lesson is vital. Your perspective is a choice, not just a result of what you are shown. Sidney J. Harris once noted, "The real danger is not that computers will begin to think like men, but that men will begin to think like computers." Chapter 3. Audit Your Value. When Rachel reached for a free productivity app, Ross stopped her finger before it could hit accept. The what in this exchange is data mining, trading your contacts, location, and microphone access for a bit of convenience. The so what is the invisible loss of your future autonomy. You are being packaged and sold. Ross guided her through a privacy audit. 1. Open your phone's Privacy and Security menu. 2. Select App Permissions. 3. Revoke access to the microphone, camera, and location for any app that doesn't strictly need them to function. In many cultures, personal data is seen as an extension of the soul, a piece of oneself that shouldn't be a commodity. Always remember, data is the new oil, but privacy is the new gold. Chapter 4. Debug the Hidden Bias. They stood before a recruitment AI Ross was auditing, its code a waterfall of logic that was quietly filtering out qualified candidates based on their zip codes. This what algorithmic discrimination is rarely intentional. The so what is that AI acts as a parrot for our historical mistakes, scaling inequality at an impossible speed. Ross explained that we must demand, quote, algorithmic transparency. For those using AI tools today, he suggested counter-biased prompting. 1. Explicitly ask the AI for diverse perspectives. 2. Specify inclusive criteria in your search queries. 3. Report biased outputs to the developer. It is a surprising fact that early facial recognition often failed those with darker skin tones simply because the training data lacked diversity. As Melvin Kranzberg stated, technology is neither good nor bad, nor is it neutral. Chapter 5. Verify the Vision. Rachel gasped at a video of a world leader making an impossible declaration, but Ross pointed to a slight shimmer near the speaker's jaw. The what was a deepfake, a synthetic lie designed to hijack her emotions. The so what is the crumbling of shared truth. When we can't trust our eyes, democracy falters. To protect herself, Rachel learned the SIFT method. 1. Stop. Don't share immediately. 2. Investigate the source of the video. 3. Find better coverage from a trusted news outlet. 4. Trace the original claims to their roots. Skepticism is a sharp tool, but cynicism is a trap that stops us from acting. Mark Twain famously remarked, "A lie can travel halfway around the world while the truth is putting on its shoes." Chapter 6. Reclaim Your Evolution. Ross pulled up a search result from Rachel's childhood, a post she'd long forgotten. The what, our permanent digital legacy, means that in the digital world, your past is always present. The so what is that humans need the grace to make mistakes and evolve without being haunted by their younger selves. Rachel decided to curate her digital shadow. 1. Search your own name and list every inactive account. 2. Use write-to-be-forgotten tools or manual deletion requests. 3. Set your social media to auto-archive after 1 year. The capacity to forget is a human necessity, allowing us the room to grow into who we are meant to be today. Chapter 7. Unify the Global Network. Rachel looked at a map where vast continents remained in shadow, disconnected from the web. The what, the digital divide, means billions are left out of the conversation Ross and Rachel were having. The so what is that technology is a multiplier. If only the wealthy have AI, the gap of inequality becomes a chasm. Rachel realized her now what involved global citizenship. 1. Support initiatives for universal Internet access. 2. Donate functional, older hardware to refurbishing charities. 3. Advocate for policies that treat the Internet as a basic utility. In many regions, a single phone is a village's only link to healthcare and education. As William Gibson said, the future is already here, it's just not very evenly distributed. Chapter 8. Design Your Digital Destiny. On a balcony overlooking the city, Rachel felt the weight of her phone, not as a burden, but as a responsibility. The what of her journey was knowledge. The so what was her newfound agency. "You're an ethicist now," Ross smiled. Her final now what was to create a personal digital manifesto. 1. Commit to verifying every headline before sharing. 2. Promise to protect the data of those who trust you. 3. Vow to use technology to uplift, not just consume. The most important piece of hardware you will ever own is your own conscience. The journey doesn't end with a logout. It begins with the choices you make every time you log in. The most powerful technology we have is our ability to choose.